Hey gang, today we're going to go over what I'm calling the world's simplest blues chords. And that really says a lot because the blues is already simple to begin with. It's really just a 1, 4, 5. And for example, in A, it would be an A chord, or usually an A7, a D7, and an E7. Okay? But we're going to simplify it even more, and the reason is because a lot of times you're playing in a group, and in that group setting, you'll want to not step on the bass player, and you want to not step on the keyboard player, and certainly you don't want to step on the singer. And this is especially true in jazz. So we're going to simplify it. Over that A chord, we're just going to play 2 notes. We're just going to play these 2 notes right here. So I'm playing on the 4th string, I'm playing the 5th fret, and on the 6th string, the 6th string, on the 3rd string, I'm playing the 6th fret. That's what we'll play over that A chord, A7. Over the D chord, instead of playing that D chord, that full D chord, we're going to keep that same form that we had for the A7 and just shift down 1 fret. So we're going from here to here. That's it. That's all we're doing. And you'll hear that tonality is spot on. Yeah, right there. Okay? And then over the E chord, all we're going to do is we're going to take that A shape and we're going to move it up 1 fret. Just 1. For the D, we'll move it down. For the E, we move it up 1 fret. And that's it. All you're doing is you're moving 1 fret and keeping the same shape. That's how simple it is. So let me show you how it works. We'll try it in jazz first. We'll try it in a jazz blues, or if you're a Spinal Tap fan, a blues jazz context. And then we're going to do it in a shuffle, and we'll do it in a jump setting as well. Okay, I've got a jazzy beat here. I'm going to add a walking bass in just a second, but the first time through, this is just to demonstrate how solid this is. Now, it's not going to be an exciting progression, but you can see it's going to work. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4. So, as you can see, not very exciting, but it's very, very solid, and it's a great base on which you can add things because it's so simple that you can always go back there if you're lost. So, what we're going to do next is add a couple of jazzier things that you can do, and this is going to work in multiple contexts, so it's not just jazz. So the one thing I want to add on or show you is extended chord or suspended chords. So you're used to hearing that in sort of the pinball wizard sound, or Venus if you want. Okay. All right. So what that is you're taking the 3rd of the chord and you're moving it up a half step. Okay. So with our A form right here, it's taking this 3rd string 6th fret and moving it up a half step to the 7th, like so. Okay? With our D, it's also taking the 3rd and moving it up a half step, but the 3rd occurs on the 4th string. Okay? So it's the 4th string, 4th fret. We're going to move that to the 5th fret, like so. E is the same sort of format, very similar to the D. Okay, now armed with those extensions, we're going to do that. We're going to change the rhythm of how we're playing a little bit, and you'll see how much jazzier it can be with just really simple changes like that. So here we go. We're going to put a beat on. And let's try it. 2, 3, 4. All right, so again, really simple stuff that we did, and it totally changed the character of what we were doing and definitely made it a lot more interesting just from those two simple things. All right, let's take a look at how it works in a shuffle and then in a jive. First, the shuffle. Now, the shuffle is going to start out on the 5 chord, and you're going to see it's a lot like the jazz sounds that we had. Okay, so there you go. You get an idea of how that's going to work. And now let's take a look at the jive. Now this one's definitely a little bit funky, so let's give it a shot here. So there you have it. 3 different forms. It works in all of them. And what could really be simpler? 2-note chords adjacent to each other, and gives you a great bass to work on. Anyway, guys and gang, I hope you can get something out of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on down the road.